yesterday I received a text, actually I received two texts. Was in here. While driving. The first one tells me that I am driving at a speed higher than 110, and I need to pay a certain amount of money. Second one, I was driving in the morning, early morning, 4 a.m., going to Kenyan, and I got a message telling me that I'm driving at a speed higher than 110, and I need to pay certain fines. So I tried to follow up. What is this happening? Then I got to know that the ministry is coming up with a digital way of capturing or getting us who offend traffic rules. So we want to know, because I'm told this is a trial of the system. So maybe you could tell us what is this about, and what are you doing if you want to achieve the world-class way of regulating traffic rules or enforcing traffic rules. So where are we, and when do you intend to get us?
With respect to really what are we doing to clean up this space, from license issuance to reducing the road carnage and so on and so forth. There's so much today in the digital space we live in today, and like you rightfully say, Chair, there's some digital cameras installed in some locations for testing. I think we've collected enough data, and we should be going into the second phase of institutionalizing and procuring some of these speed cameras, both fixed and mobile, so that we can really ensure that people are conscious that they are being watched, and therefore they can improve how they behave in the roads. With respect to things like road inspection, Chair, again, we don't think the vehicle inspection unit should be sitting in Kisumu, Nairobi, and so on and so forth. It only helps to exacerbate what Kenyans do. If you can't drive your vehicle to Kisumu or to Nairobi, you buy a sticker, and yet the vehicle needs to be confirmed for road unworthiness, and the vehicle then ends up killing you, killing Kenyans, and so on and so forth. So shortly, Chair, we will be opening up the inspection space to all the major dealers and even petrol stations who meet the licensing requirements. We are developing the licensing requirements for inspection, the need for equipmentation for inspection, and those who meet the necessary prerequisite, who meet the prerequisite requirements would be licensed, so that inspection can be done across all the counties in Kenya. There would be no reason why a vehicle that goes to Toyota Kenya that does not come out with an inspection sticker that the vehicle has been checked for roadworthiness in line with the set criteria for inspection, and for those who are licensed to do that.
In regards to the chairman who was speeding, which again was caught, it is part of the pilot project that we were trying to undertake. This project required us to do a certain number of months of testing. We started in November, and we've been testing both the speed cameras, both which are static, along the Thika Highway, Southern Bypass, and on Mombasa Road, and also the mobile cameras as well, which have been receiving messages across the country. We have now finished our 6 months test, which was one of the mandatory requirements to ensure that the data is actually accurately captured. And as you can see, he's accepting that he was speeding, and he's not contesting the issue that he was caught. So therefore, we are now moving to the next stage, is where we're now going to progress. The next stage, as is rightfully pointed out, is to roll out an additional 408 enrollment kits. These enrollment kits are in two parts. We have the Kenyans who are here who are seeking our services, but we also have Kenyans in the diaspora who are seeking for renewal of their driving licenses across. So there are certain key embassies and embassies who are seeking our support. under the ministry, under the PS Diaspora, where we want to roll out. These are areas where we have got high concentration of Kenyans who need to renew their driving licenses and necessarily don't have to come back to Kenya. This is part of the efforts towards enabling the environment. I believe Mheshimiwa Kendri did mention that we need to support those who we have sent out there to be able to work and give back to us. We also have another regulation that is currently under review at the Attorney General's chambers. We undertook the public participation, where we're bringing in the private sector to support us in being able to rolling out the capacity of motor vehicle inspection. This includes also as well the private vehicles. This is to enable, and as I believe you have pointed out, that we were not properly placed, and currently at the moment we don't have the budgetary allocation to be able to roll out throughout the country. So we will be seeking and bringing on board the private sector to be able to help us increase our capacity, not only within our centers, but as well as with partners who are able to develop. These regulations are also at the Attorney General's chambers, and we do hope with the support of this committee, we shall be able to pursue them much faster. And I believe we had a target with Waziri this week to be able to get those regulations and move to the next stage to be able to have them progress. And a few members here from Delegated, we did have pre-scrutiny with them last year, and we did accept all the comments that we did put on board. So I believe now the next stages will be much faster as we progress.